Hello. My name is Paula, if you're new to this channel, and I use this channel just to talk about being an INFP or about writing, because I'm also a writer, um, or about just other things. Just it's kind of random. But today I wanted to talk about a quality that's really important and what can happen if we don't have enough of this quality. And that is self confidence. That's something that I've struggled with a lot over the years. And I think a lot of INFPs, if I'm not mistaken, also other INFPs also tend to struggle with self confidence. So it's a topic that comes up quite a bit on this channel. Um, so self confidence is commonly known as the ability that one has to, or not the ability, but I guess it's how much a person feels like they can depend on themselves. Um, the feeling of, yes, I am a reliable person, and an appreciation for one's own positive qualities and talents and skills. But when a person, like let's say someone lacks self confidence, in that case, they end up usually self sabotaging themselves in a few different ways. Um, for example, when a person doesn't have much appreciation for their abilities or their skills, um, and they kind of look down on themselves, have low self esteem, that can lead to becoming overly critical, so critical that they become a perfectionist and they expect too much of themselves. And so they're always trying to like strive for perfection, but because no one's perfect, they never reach their goal. And so their perfectionism, that feeling is fueled by um, emotions centering around guilt and shame because they feel like they're constantly missing the target. Like they never get what they want out of themselves because they expect too much because they're too critical. So that's one thing that can happen when we lack a healthy amount of self confidence. We just become so critical that all we do is criticize ourselves. And those feelings of shame and guilt grow, grow like deeper and get deeper roots and become more of a problem for us. So instead of reaching the goals that we set, we end up just kind of hurting ourselves, like hurting our emotional, or I guess I should say mental health. Um, and when we hurt ourselves, our mental health, that usually takes a physical toll too. So that can lead to like depression and then also to other physical problems. Another thing that can happen that along those lines of self-sabotaging ourselves is when it comes to relationships, if we constantly feel like we're not good enough due to a lack of self confidence, then that can affect our trust in our partner. We can start to ask ourselves questions like, well, why are they with me? Why would they choose me? Why I'm not good enough? And then we can start to imagine, like, let our imagination get away with from us and start thinking, well, they're probably looking for somebody else. They're probably cheating on me. And our partner might be totally in love with us and not even thinking about cheating. But because of a lack of self confidence, we're self sabotaging or sabotaging the relationship and just assuming that they view us as negatively as we view ourselves. So that's another way that a lack of confidence can really get in the way of happiness and of the things that we want in life. So, what can we do to build up our confidence if we have, like, if that's something that we struggle with? Well, one thing we can do is surround ourselves with people who want the best for us and who are actively positive about who we are, and encouraging to us. Because if we are around friends, family members, or other loved ones who are constantly pointing out our flaws or constantly putting down our goals, our dreams, and ideas, or putting us down, making fun of us even, that is going to just further erode our confidence in ourselves. So instead of being around those people, it would be good to seek out people who make us feel good about ourselves and who we can do the same for them in turn. Um, so that's one really important way to build or boost confidence that's waning is to be around people who appreciate us and help us to appreciate ourselves too. So that's it for today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of self confidence and what can happen when you don't have enough of it, and how we can, or one little way we can try and build up our confidence. I know that's something I'm constantly working on. Um, and, little by little, I'm getting there. And if that's something you struggle with too, sorry, my phone is making all kinds of noise. But if that's something you struggle with too, I hope that you are able to build your confidence because you should. You deserve to have a happy, fulfilling life. And the way to get that is to have confidence in yourself. All right, thanks for watching.